So is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Visible है बहुत बढ़िया.
So just give me a second. I am just setting up my screen. So a very good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
First of all, I'd like to thank IEEE UP section for providing me the opportunity to share my knowledge about IEEE and IEEE UP section with each and everyone. And I thank Professor Prabhakar Tiwari, sir, for inviting me for this talk. It is always a pleasure to talk with UP section and share my ideas. Whatever I'm going to present here is everything I learned from there, working with Professor Prabhakar Tiwari, sir, and other senior members of IEEE UP section, Professor S.N. Singh, Professor Ashish, Professor Satish Kumar, sir. So, and there are, I can't take all the names. There is a long list, but I'm thankful for their guidance and whatever I learned there working with IEEE UP section. And the same thing I'm going to explain here and give you each and every participant a kind of overview of IEEE and IEEE UP section, and then how they can use it for themselves. So today's topic is familiarization with IEEE and IEEE UP section. And okay. So this is the kind of outline that I'm going to follow: a brief about IEEE, then IEEE UP section, then about the membership experience, benefits, awards. Then section has some programs for the students, that is like SAC ambassador or student activity committee things, and then few important tools and some links. This is kind of very common line each and everyone has gone through. Wherever there is IEEE presentation, this is the first line you see, that IEEE is the world's largest professional association dedicated to advancing technology, innovation, excellence for benefit of humanity. And that is kind of formal way, but if you like to say in a single sentence, then IEEE is an international family where each and everyone can learn and flourish together. And that's how I like to define it. Then comes the question that what is the history of IEEE and what it is actually. So there were two societies in the past. One was that American Institute of Electrical Engineers, and it was started in 1884 by the great scientists and engineers of that time, like Thomas Alva Edison, Bell, Tesla, Green, all those people. And then there was another society that came on later in 1912, Institute of Radio Engineer, and started from New York, and Marconi and Fleming and other people were the member of that. So these people were the first pioneer of this IEEE society. They basically, and even they did not know that what they are doing. They started two societies, AIEE and IRE. And later on in 1963, these two societies merged together to make IEEE, that Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer. And when you see the IEEE map, so since starting in 1963 and even going back 1884 and 1912, today we have IEEE across the globe. It is divided into 10 regions. Of course, it started from US, so initial regions 1 to 6 are in US, and then came the Canada as a region 7. Then later on, Europe and Africa becomes region 8, Latin America becomes region 9, and then at the end, our Asia Pacific region becomes region 10. And in terms of, these are kind of a repeated word, but I like to repeat them again and again. So in terms of our global reach, we have more than 4 million people, members, 39 societies, expanded over 160 countries with more than 1,800 annual conferences and 40 million technical documents, around 170 plus top cited journals. So this is the IEEE. And then in memory of that IEEE, we celebrate, in the memory of the starting of IEEE, we celebrate IEEE Day. So if you just remember 2 slides back, I had explained that in 1884, engineers started the American Institute of Electrical Engineers. So the American Institute of Electrical Engineers, 1884. So, and this, in the memory of that, at that day, they decided that they will meet periodically and they will discuss the ideas of engineering, electrical engineering with each other, and they will meet again and again annually. That's how things started. And in memory of that first meeting, we started celebrating IEEE Day since 2021. And this is basically, this we celebrate on the first Tuesday of October. Now comes the architecture of IEEE, hierarchies of IEEE. So it is a really big organization, and because of its size and width across the globe, it has divided in multiple ways. So one way of dividing IEEE is in across the region, like region 1 to 6 in US, 7 in Canada, 8 Africa and Europe, 9 Latin America, 10 Asia Pacific. That is one way of dividing it across the region. Then those regions can further divided into sections. Like in India, we have 12 sections: UP section, MP section, Mumbai section, Pune section, like that. Then the section is again divided into branches. Like each college has one branch. So this categorization is segregation is a geographical segregation based on where the members are, based on their geographic location. Other way of organizing IEEE is that across the societies. Like IEEE has different societies: power and energy society, computer society, based on different inclination of our research groups. People working in electrical engineering domain, we have 39 societies. And then another way of segregating IEEE is that based on interest groups, like women in engineering group, young professional group, side group. So those kind of affinity groups are special groups. So these three ways are to segregate IEEE. And when any of two segregation ways merge at a point, that makes a chapter. Like when the geographical location, like section and society, they combine at a particular place, that's at section level, that called section chapter. The combination of that at a branch level called student branch chapters, or the combination of the affinity group at section level called section affinity groups. Same section affinity, student branch affinity groups. Then another thing is in IEEE architecture is council. So while there are these straightforward definitions and straightforward way of defining the branches, chapters, and other things, there is a special case council, like where 2 or 3 or 4 or more than that, based on the people interested in. The groups can combine together to make a council. So there could be one power system chapter, one computer science chapter, or one industrial application chapter, and they can decide to become a part of a joint council. They can act as a single unit. Like in India, we have India Council. So India Council is basically aggregation of all the sections in the Indian boundary. So that's what the council is. Now so that's all about IEEE, and then comes the IEEE UP section. So IEEE UP section geographically covers the Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, and it was started. It was there since very long back in UP. Earlier it was a part of Delhi section, operating as a subsection, and later on it becomes a full section in 1992. So like that. So before 1992, it was a subsection since 1970. This is some numbers of our section. Like we have 115 branches, 148 student chapters, 38 affinity groups, 11 side groups. So these 4 are basically the student groups, like student branches, student chapters, student Y affinity groups, or student side groups. And then we have section level chapters and affinity groups. Like we have 19 section chapters and 2 section affinity groups, and we have more than 3,000 active members and more than 1,500 student branch members. So that basically student members. And then you can see that we have been growing continuously since 2013. We have been organizing a lot of conferences, being sponsored by section, and growing each and every year. Our activities are growing across the section throughout the year, since last decade. And then our financial support from the section is also continuously increasing. So now these things, this growth and of IEEE section, all the activities, all the sponsorship of conferences and organizing these events, that has been possible because of the strong section committees. And these committees, section renewed them, section regularly renews them at each year. And currently we have these subcommittees, you can see these committees at the section level that you can see, and that is very helpful in organizing the different activities, in supporting the student members, in supporting the branches, and of course, and each subcommittee is dedicated for different responsibilities and activities. Like we have membership development committee, we have award and recognition committee, we have professional activities committee, we have educational activity committee, we have conference activities committee, we have humanitarian activities, student activities, publication and section history activities, and electronics communication and information management activities, and then women and engineering activities, and then industrial representation, and then subsection coordination committee, and then we have a webmaster. So you can see these section committees we have, which are responsible for different activities. Like today's event, this is being organized through the student activity committee. When we talk about the membership, that is being taken care of by membership development committee. Then we are having a lot of conferences across the section. Those are being managed by the conference committee, like that. So based on based on the activity you are having, or based on your requirement, you can reach out the particular committee for their support, for their help. Now this is all about how the IEEE is, how the IEEE section is. But now comes the first question for a member, that what are the membership benefit? If someone is member of IEEE, what is the benefit to me? So that's what I'm now going to talk in a brief. So when you take a membership as a student, you become basically member of a student branch. So if you put your details correctly, if you put your membership detail, your address correctly, then by default you will become the member of the college student branch of your college, and that branch is part of section. So by default you become the member of section as well. So it is just by putting the correct details you become the member of a branch, member of a section. And if you are signing up for some societies, you become a member of that also. And each membership has their own pros and profits. Of course, there is no cons. And so based on your interest, you can be part of only student branch, or regular student member, or if you want to have if you have an interest in particular engineering domain, like in power system, or in a computer system, or in robotics, or in a signal processing, based on what your inclination is, you can sign up for that particular society. And if you have some special interest, like to support the women activities, women in engineering, or some humanitarian activities, you can be part of YE or SITE or YP, like that. And now one may ask that what is the cost? So the membership cost of the IEEE is very minimal. It is kind of $27 regular price, but mostly there is a coupon. So when there is a coupon, you will get it at the $13 or $14, something like that. So that comes out to be 1,000 rupees. And when it's come to the membership of societies, so for the student members, most of the societies are free, or either in $1 or $2. You need to check for the particular societies, but many societies are available at a $1 cost. And $1 is basically kind of a token money, just to put that there is some charge. Otherwise, practically they are free. 80 rupees a year is nothing compared to the benefits you are getting. Of course, for professional member, there are some costs, but for the student member, mostly they are free. And then those are not free, they are probably available in $5, $10, $15, like that price. So based on your interest, you can explore and you can take a membership of that. Now the benefits of being a member of IEEE, or being a member of a particular society of IEEE, is that it ensures that you are technically current. You have the latest information of the field, and by saying that it makes you stay technically current. It doesn't mean that you will become the technically advanced the moment you take the membership. Of course, it will provide you the resources that you have to go through. It will provide you the magazines, the websites, and access of different resources which can help you learn. Then it provides you opportunity to professionally networking through conference, through activities, through seminar webinars like today's, to network with the peers of your field. And then it provides career development services, continuing education services, membership discounts, of course, for the different societies and other things. And if you are volunteering and participating and trying to contribute to the society as well, it also has a reward and recognition opportunities. So those are the benefits I talked about. Those are directly from IEEE. But then at the level of section, there are a lot of initiatives for the benefit of members. So like section gives the conference registration rebate for its student members. It provides student travel support for conferences happening in UP section and supported by UP section. Then it organizes industry internship programs each year. There are a lot of IEEE seminar webinars from the section which one can attend. Like one of the webinar series, graduate talk series, of which the members can take benefit of. Then a lot of voluntary training session, pre-university activities. There is a big conference, IEEE UPCon from the section. Then there are a lot of IEEE days activities supported by section, in which section gives you fund to organize those activities. Then there are hands-on workshop, activity-based incentive award, U10 activities initiative. Then technical and financial support for a lot of conferences, support to activities by student branches and student chapters. Then we have a section student activity committee which helps out in ensuring all these benefits realized on the ground. And then we have YP Star of the Month award thing, and then section awards and social media groups, section newsletters. So these are a lot of initiatives for the student members and for the regular members of the section by the section. And these initiatives basically ensures that the members who has paid for the membership and trying to get some benefit and looking for some profits, they have all the opportunities they need. They have the access of all the resources being generated by section, being generated by IEEE. And on top of that, if there is some new initiative, section ensures that activities happen, and it ensures that it puts its energy in ensuring that the student members take a benefit of that initiatives. Then there are a lot of awards from the IEEE and IEEE level to recognizing the student members and the branches who are doing good. Like we have a Larry K. Wilson Regional Student Award. Then we have a Exemplary Student Branch Award for the branches at the regional level. We have a Student Activity Award at the regional level. There is website contest, outstanding branch contest, volunteer awards, and a lot of more at the region 10 level. These are some section awards for the benefits of member. So who the branches, the members who are doing good, they are annually being recognized by the section. So I have put a banner here for the 2021, but it is the same banner that is you will find this year also, because these are the awards that has been approved by the section and it's being given annually to the members, to the volunteers, to the branches doing exemplary across the section. Now coming to the SAC Ambassador program. So there are two specific programs by the section for the benefit of members. One is the SAC Ambassador program and one is the Student Activity Committee. So the SAC Ambassador program, basically it is a process of selecting some ambassadors from different branches of the section, and to encourage them to participate in the activities, at the same time to take benefit of the ambassadors in distributing the knowledge, the information across the section. Like we have a lot of branches and student members. I showed you the number. We have more than 1,500 members and 100 15 branches across the section. And there is it doesn't mean, I mean, we are continuously putting energy there to make our branches strengthen, but strength is a relative term. So the more the strength you gain, the more strength you need. So earlier, when we had less than 100 branches or even 80 branches, we were trying to have more branches and strengthen them. And that, as a result of that effort, many branches become active. And as a result of that vibrancy across the section, new branches formed up. Then the number increased from 80 to 100. The number of activities increased from 2 digits to 3 digits, 4 digits, 3 digits. Yeah, it was earlier less than some 300, 400. Now it is more than 1,000. So that's how the number of activities increased. But with the increase of that, we again need to strengthen these new branches and new members again. And the more the strength, more strength we provide them, the more strength they need, more support they need to make the section more and more vibrant. So there is always a need to create a bridge between branches and section executive committee. And for that purpose, this ambassador program is basically very useful, and it helps us to identify and train the future IEEE leaders. So when it comes to the ambassador, so section annually selects the section ambassadors, and they have some responsibilities. So the first responsibility of ambassador is section ambassador is that we aware, know what is happening in the section. That is the first responsibility, that you yourself know that what is happening. Second responsibility is that once you know, you create awareness. Once you got aware about the activities, about the opportunities in the section, in the region 10, even in across the globe, once you get aware about it, create awareness across your branch. Help the section to distribute the information, to disseminate the information. Tell your friends, tell your colleague that what is happening. And in doing that, have some new learning, and new learning through the different seminar, webinars, and other resources like IEEE database. And with that, you will get to know about new opportunities. You learn about the opportunities as well as you can create the opportunities. And then next responsibility is network with your colleagues, network with your IEEE members, your friends. And if you do that, you will get recognized, and that's all. So how to do that? I have tried to summarize that in a step-by-step thing. Like being aware means that attend IEEE UP section events, attend local unit events like branch events, chapter events, and whatever other IEEE events relevant to you, try to attend them, and try to follow the social media and websites and magazine. Of course, whatever you cannot do each and everything, but try to do whatever is feasible to you, what is practical to you. And then to create the awareness, circulate the IEEE related information, encourage your friends, and participate in membership drives. Like the members attending today about and learning about IEEE and IEEE UP section, it would be great that if you go and you tell your friends, your colleagues that what I learned, there is a section, there is activities committee, they are doing these things, and you encourage them to take a look if it is the things that section is doing is useful for them or not. The section, the opportunity IEEE is providing is useful for them or not. If it is useful for them, encourage them to take a benefit of it. If it is not useful for them, that's all right. And then by the term new learning means that when you attend the technical activities or professional activities, you will definitely learn something. And then you can participate in organizing the activities as well, if that sounds interesting to you. And then participate in volunteer training session to learn how these activities can be organized or how the different tools of IEEE works. And then new opportunities means that opportunities at local unit, learn about them. Opportunities at section level, learn about them, participate in them. Like you can participate in SAC ambassador program, you can participate in student activity committee, you can participate in IEEE day initiatives, you can participate in U10 initiatives, like that. And apart from section level, you can participate in there are a lot of opportunities from the IEEE India Council and different IEEE units like Region 10 committees are global student committees. And of course, there is networking option, network with your fellow investors, network with your experts, learn from the different networking platforms. And when you do this, you will be recognized because if you participate in the SAC ambassador program, your name will go on the section website. Section will give a certificate to you, and of course, you will get the information of other different recognition opportunities. So when someone becomes a SAC ambassador and participates in these things, so the minimum expectation from a SAC ambassador is that he or she should attend some 5 section activities. He tried to create awareness by circulating the information and participate at least one activity at the local level and report all these things so that he or she can be recognized at the section level. And then the other major initiative from section is the student activity committee. There are a lot of initiatives, but I'm saying this is the major one because all other initiatives are kind of part of this section activity committee only. So there are a lot of student activities like U10 I told you about, and IEEE Day initiative and student membership drive and other things. So they all basically being managed by student activity committee. It is the responsibility of student activity committee to ensure that these activities happen and the information get passed to each and every volunteer, and when they are participating in the activities, they get recognized. So that's why I call it that this is the one of the biggest initiative of the IEEE section. So process is that I believe the forms are about to be floated for the student activity committee. Section will float the form, and in that from around the section 15-20 student members will be selected to be part of this student activity committee, and then they will be divided into different groups, and they will take up some responsibilities. The groups are like activity group, student branch connect group, social media groups, graphics group, website group, fund group, and then there is a coordinator and deputy coordinator, and they all operate in a sync under the guidance of section student activity committee. And currently we have Professor Prabhakar Tiwari to lead this committee. And these committees basically have different roles. These subgroups, like they plan and organize section activity committee activities, they connect with the branches and ensure that the branches have up-to-date information. They manage the social media group, they generate the graphics. So many times we have seen that there are a lot of activities from section for which the banner and posters are coming up. So that is being basically managed by the graphics team, and social media team is circulating that. Then we have a section website. If you go on that website, you will find this. There is a page of SAC, Student Activity Committee. That website page is maintained by this website group. And we have a lot of funding announcement from the section, from R10, and the responsibility of the funds group is that this group tries to find where the fundings are and try to inform the branch members, the section members, that this is the funding opportunity and this is the deadline, and people can take benefit of that. And then we have in section a lot of in student activity committee, we have additional some committees for the internship opportunity and for the student travel support and for the conference support. We have a lot of social media groups, like section has a presence on the Facebook, LinkedIn, 2 pages on LinkedIn, and then Facebook group is there, Telegram group is there, one for all the student members and one for the graduate student members. Then we have a lot of WhatsApp groups, and regularly new groups are being created. And these are some flagship activities from the section, like student activity committee, like IEEE Day, IEEE SAC Investor I just explained about. Then activity-based incentive award, IEEE section SAC workshop, hands-on workshop, seminar webinar, graduate talk series, branch leadership meet, volunteer training, U10 initiative, collaborate UP, industry internship, student travel support, conference registration rebate. So these each and every activity is being organized in sequence throughout the year. And I will not go in detail of that, but whenever these activities will be planned for this year, they will be announced, and then you can look into that. So this is just a glimpse of these activities, but I'm not going to discuss this. Just to highlight that, like in IEEE Day, section provides the financial support. Similarly, through activity-based incentive or section provides financial support for the activities. And graduate talk series is for the members who are doing PhD or have recently graduated as a PhD. And then U10 initiative and the Collaborate UP, these two are also the funding opportunities for the different activities. In internship award, one thing I like to highlight is this student travel support, because section every year supports a lot of conferences in the section, and for those conferences it provides travel support to the student members. Of course, but as we all know that this has not been very much success, and it has not been very much success because people are not applying for it. So I recommend each and every student member, whenever you are registering for a conference in the section, see if the section, that conference is supported by section or not. If the conference is supported by section, then there is definitely student travel support available for that conference. So reach out the conference organizer, reach out the section members, and ask them to avail this student travel support, apply for that, and take a benefit of that. Same goes with the conference registration rebate. So for the, of course, it will not be, these are not available for each and every member, but there is, in each and every conference, there is some 5-10 seats available, and that you can apply for and take a benefit of. So as goes for the student travel support, same goes with the conference registration rebate. For some selected seats, there are registration rebate for the student members. You can request the conference organizer, you can request the section to avail these benefits. And these are some just sample event list name. Yeah. So then there comes the two important tools, IEEE tool and IEEE Analytics. So while most of the members need not to be aware about it, but the members who are kind of responsible for any organizing part of the IEEE activities, whether at the student activity committee level or at your local branch, if you could be a chair, you could be a secretary, you could be treasurer or counselor or advisor. So those members, they need to know about the IEEE tools and IEEE Analytics. IEEE tool is basically kind of reporting platform where we need to report our activities, we need to report for the funding, that annual funding thing, the annual report of IEEE, sorry, and where you need to report your branch members, that who are the office bearer of your branch and who is holding what position. So that reporting basically happens on IEEE tool. Then there is another portal, IEEE Analytics, from where you can get the information. So a lot of time people need the information of kind of one basic query could be about the history of your branch. Who was the chair 5 years back? Who was the chair 10 years back? Who was the chair last year? If you need to know about those information, that is available at Analytics. Or about the membership, that whenever, like this is right now, the renewable is going on, a lot of members have renewed, but few members might not have renewed their membership. So if you want to check that who has renewed and who has not renewed, that information is available at Analytics. Then if you want to collaborate with some other branch, whether that branch is from the UP section, from the neighboring section, or across the globe from Australia or US or somewhere else. So you need a contact information, and that contact information you can get from the IEEE Analytics. And like that, there are a lot of information that you can get from that. We probably have a dedicated sessions in a future schedule for these two tools. So those interested in that, knowing about them, can attend their sessions. But for now, I will recommend that go and explore these tools and know how these could be beneficial for you and your branch. And then there are some other things that we can learn about.
Yes, we have separate lecture, I think, on V tool and OU Analytics separately. Yeah.
Yes, so that's why I'm not covering them today. When we have a lecture, we will go to that. And then there are other portals that I will recommend each and everyone to explore, that like IEEE website, my IEEE, simply search my IEEE, you will get that. Go for IEEE student website, go for membership development kit, student branch development calendar. Simply search that on Google and you will find that. And look into IEEE membership and subscription website. Look for the IEEE section website, go and explore it, know what is available there. Then IEEE side website, IEEE young professional website, women in engineering, and IEEE spectrum website. These are some I will recommend. Of course, there is a whole list of websites that one should explore, but these could be considered as the starting point. And once you are exploring them, then you can try to find other websites. And there are some WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups that you can connect. These links might be few are active and few might be outdated. So you can use them to get connected. And if that doesn't work, then you can reach out the current SAC committee members, and they will guide you to. They will help you out in getting connected. And these are Facebook and LinkedIn groups, Region 10 groups, and IEEE TV groups. And that's all. Thank you. So I tried to cover a bit about IEEE and IEEE UPSN, but of course there is always more which we need to learn and know about. But I hope that this will help you in the start. This will help as being the first step. Thank you. If anyone has any query, any question, please feel free to ask.
Thank you very much. I think I have one request, if you can, regarding activities, type of activities. Little bit it was skipped. If you can tell in detail, like AISB, U10 initiative and all that.
Okay, so I think my screen got disconnected. I will connect and explain that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all those who are connected here, they are mostly branch chair and councillors.
Okay, sir. So this is why I skipped, and I thought that people might not be on the day one might not be that much interested in it. But yeah, as you said, this is one very important thing of the section, and so I will go one by one again. So first thing is that IEEE day thing activity, and IEEE day is basically happens as the first Tuesday of October, and for that section always announce the funding support. So like here you can see the announcement for the details of the last year, that 2024. So the IEEE day was on the 3rd October, and from the 1st October to 9th October for entire week, the activities were organized. And for that, section has announced that funding support, and then branches were supposed to submit the proposal. And once that proposal was submitted, they were approved, and branches then organized the activities, and they requested for the refund of the whatever they invest, whatever the cost of the activities were. So the process is simple. Have a kind of draft proposal ready, that what activity you want to organize and how much it will cost, and then some additional detail that section will ask. Section will float the form, fill that form with these details, that what is the activity, what is the funding expectation, how much you want, and then section will of course have some criteria that how at level of membership system, like the branches with more than I think 50 member or 30 member, they gets 12,000 rupees. Branches with lesser member strength gets 6,000 rupees, like that. So based on your membership strength, section will offer different kind of funding. You need to submit the proposal, section will approve it, and then you need to organize the event, collect all the proof, and submit the proof to the section for the reimbursement. So whatever payment you will make, the receipt and everything you need to submit to section, and section will reimburse that. And of course, you need to report those activities with photograph and newsletter and IEEE notice, everything. Then the SAC ambassador program. This is the initiative that is about to be announced. So probably in the next month or in this month only, section will announce the SAC ambassador program. and in which basically this is kind of individual level activity. So each volunteer, each member who is interested being a part of section ambassador program can apply for that, and out of the applications, then section student activity committee will select few members. It could, and it section activity committee will decide that how many members to be selected and whom to be selected. So a number could be 50 or 100 or 200. It's up to the section activity committee based on the what kind of application they have received, and then it selects the ambassador, section ambassadors, SAC ambassadors, and then those ambassadors, as I explained, they need to participate in 5 activities, and then try to take a part in organizing one activity at local branch, and then report everything to the section, and then get certificate. Then there is the activity-based incentive award. So this is basically based on the number of activities you organized last year. So based on how many activities you organized, you can get some funding for this year. So concept is that whenever you are organizing some activity, you usually report it to the IEEE tool. And based on IEEE tool, section makes a list of the different branches and makes a list that how many activities they have organized. And on the basis of that, it provides the section incentive for the next year activities. So if you have organized some particular number of activities, and section will take a record of that, and top 5 branches will be awarded like 5,000, 3,000 and 2,000 rupees. So for that, you need not to do anything. You need not to report anywhere. You simply need to, whenever the activity is done, you simply report that IEEE tool, and based on the B tool reports, section will generate the list and section will provide the award. Then section organize the SAC workshops. This is basically collaborative workshop by the student activity committee volunteers. So when the section activity committee will be formed, the volunteers they will discuss among them, and then based on their collaboration, they will organize a workshop across the section. Then there is a hands-on workshop. So this is basically started in 2021, and this hands-on workshop is basically for organized by the section activity committee members. So it is the responsibility of committee members that they find some experts from the section, across the section, and invite them to deliver hands-on workshops and on a topic. And that workshop is basically kind of virtual, and for each speaker it is basically 2 days and 4 hour in 1 day. So it is basically 8-hour workshop on a single topic. So one speaker 8 hour, then another speaker 8 hour. So that 8 hour is basically 4 hour, 4 and 4 hour divided in 2 days. So like that. So once we did in 2021, it was 8-day workshop, and like that. So this is again comes part of the section student activity committee responsibilities. Then there are a lot of seminar webinars section activity committee organize, and whenever this is again responsibility of activity committee members that they reach out different speakers, they reach out to volunteers who are willing to deliver the workshop and willing to deliver the seminar and webinar, and then invite them to deliver this, invite and organize each and every aspect of the event. We have a graduate talk series. This series is basically designed in such a way that there are a lot of PhD students working in different institutes of UP section. At the same time, there are a lot of undergraduate and master students in the different institutes. So the purpose here is that the PhD students are basically working with the latest technology. They are working in the field which is current, while the learnings that masters are getting are even the more so what the undergraduate students are getting, that is kind of that is also current, but that is not as advanced as the one PhD student is involved with. So the aim here is that the PhD students can deliver their knowledge to the student members, the graduate members, who is still working in the basic, who is still working on the basics of their domain. And this is a purely technical event, so student members, the graduation members, basically when whatever topic they are working in, the PhD topic, the research topic, on that they deliver talk, and from that the other members can learn. Then there are a lot of student volunteer meet and volunteer training program. So like today we are having this is a student branch leader meet, and then this can be considered leader meet. This can also be considered a volunteer training, because here I am trying to explain different aspects of the section. At the similarly, the next sessions we have in plan, like IEEE tool session, IEEE analytics session. Those are the volunteer training sessions. So this is again of which the different volunteers can take benefit of and can be part of. Then there is U10 initiative. A U10 initiative is basically in this initiative, branches are expected to organize 10 activities a year minimum. More can be 20, 30, 40. And based on the activities they organize, section promises them to provide a support for some financial support for the next year activities. So if you organize, let's say in 2024, 10 activities, and you participated in U10 activity initiative, then U10 initiative organizers will give you a coupon, a certificate, and based on that certificate, you can take a financial support for 1 or 2 activities based on how much the money mentioned in the certificate. So for 10 activities is 2,000. For more activities, it could be more. So if you organize that much activities, your branch become eligible for that much coupon. And once you in the next year, when like if you organize 10 activities in 2024 and you participate in U10, you have become eligible for 2,000 rupees coupon. And in 2025, when you organize the activity, you can take that 2,000 as a reimbursement for this activity. And likely there is a collaborate UP initiative. So what happens that in a section there is a lot of branches which are very much active, which are doing good, but then there are branches which are active but not super active, and then there are third category of branches which are not active at all. So the initiative, the purpose of this initiative is to bridge a gap between these branches and make all the branches equally active, while active branches can the inactive branches can learn from the active branches. At the same time, the active branches can enhance their leading skills and collaboration skills, leadership roles. So in that way, this has been organized that there are two kind of categories of activities. One category is collaboration between group A and group B. That means that branches which are super active and which are normally active. And then there is a category 2, then the branches from group and A and B, and the group C, that inactive branches. And for that, section supports 10 activity for the category 1 and 20 activity for the category 2. So for that also section will announce the section will make the announcement, the Google form will come, and then branches who are collaborating, they need to fill that form and propose what activity they are going to do. And then section will review their section activity committee will review their proposal, and if it finds everything okay, it will accept the proposal, and the accepted activities will be organized by the branches. And once the activity is done, they need to submit the report of the activity and take the reimbursement from the section. Yeah, I think I discussed the student travel support and conference registration, but industry internship is pending. So this is again an activity from the student activity committee to support the industrial internship for B.Tech students. And here the SAC activity volunteers basically try to get some resource person who can provide the internship. And then once we have the resource person, we announce that for our volunteers that we have this opportunity and you can participate in it. They will fill the Google form and can take a benefit of it. So yeah, that's all. Any other query? Sir, I hope I have covered.
Yeah, very good. So any question by any participant, please.
Good morning, everyone. This is Hamraj from Sarda University. I am a student branch counselor here since last 2 years. The problem we face here in students community is that they are not much aware about the societies that are offering memberships in reduced cost or with free of cost. As you mentioned that some of the societies or some of the councils that we have are free of cost or having $1 or $2 fees. Can you list those societies so that we can circulate in the students and the list of coupon codes that we have so that more students can join and take benefit of them?
Okay, sir. So there are two parts of this question that I, I mean the answer that I have that has two part. First thing is that there is no such list, because what happens that these each society are independent society, and these rules are very dynamic. It is not that this is permanent rule. It is like that they do it for some year and then they stop it, then do it again. So that these details vary each and every year. So because of that, there is no list. But then the
No,
easiest part of doing
sir,
it,
sir,
yeah,
sir, it is just a request that voluntarily, if we can provide, then it will be benefit
yeah.
for all.
So that's what I'm saying. That because I also don't know which are doing right now. I know about the Power Engineering Society, that it is available at $1, and I know that 2 year back Communication Society was doing the same. So that's what I'm saying. That no one has this list. It is very dynamic. So if whenever we get that, I mean, what happens that, like, if you remember around November and December, there were coupons were circulated about the membership, IEEE membership. Similarly, when there is information available, we do circulate this. We do circulate this through the counselor group, through the student branch group, but that is not very common thing. That happens very rarely. So I remember, like, last year there were only 2-3 messages. In 2022 there were around 10-12 messages. So it is like that. So that is one thing that goes negative. Then there's a positive way. What one need to do, you know, just simply as a student member, just call a student member and who has the membership, and ask them to log in there. Just go to that payment portal, just take the membership of a particular society, and it will show the cost. If it is free, it will show free, $0. If it is costly, it is costing $1, it will show $1. So instead of targeting for each and every society, just the societies that you have in your branch, just look for that particular branches. So if you have Power Energy Society and Computer Society, just try to have a student volunteer and ask him to go the payment page of IEEE membership page. Just select PS there, select Computer Society there, and do not make the payment. Just see how much it is asking for, and that itself will tell that if it is available or not.
Yeah,
So
that's one best way, I think. If you allow one thing, I can tell. There is one update that membership dues has been reduced to half. So for a student, instead of 1,800 means $27 it is. So I think $13.5 right now is that due.
yes,
So I
right
think
now that
more members can join.
and
Dr. Damraji.
yeah, and so
Yes,
the
sir. I
coupon
think
for
this
that
is
should
for
be,
only new members because
Yeah, for new, yeah, for new members.
if we are continuing our membership, even
Yeah, yeah,
I think a few years before it was for
yeah,
renewal too. But nowadays, since last 3 years that I am seeing, last 3 years
okay, yeah,
they are
okay,
making your membership as a area, and then not
yeah.
if you are going to renew your membership in month of March or April, then it will be full cost, not in
okay,
50% discount.
okay,
And
yeah.
one more
Then
thing that I face in this year, that since 2021 I was a senior member, but unfortunately when I log in last month of last year, then it was converted into graduate student member. But I don't know why, because I have paid full amount for the complete membership, and still it is showing that I'm a graduate member. And I got
okay,
award of membership, member to member referral program, $75, that I didn't able to use because they mentioned that to use any of the reward you have to take the full membership. We are living in India, and
yes,
for electronic membership they do not providing any discount if you have any award in IEEE.
Okay, okay.
That
But let me inform for everyone. in our section, we equally honor any kind of membership, maybe electronic or full. And if we see it from the other perspective, see, in every conference, if a student is going to register for a single conference, I think discount is more than his or her membership whole amount. And further, as Dr. Ankitji very well explained, lot of not only registration discount, special discount, that is in fact free registration for a student in the conference, and travel support we are generously providing. Members, they just need to write to the section. We will provide the support. Every conference, I think they are providing up to 10 such travel support and this registration rebate. So lot of, and we are organizing, approximately more than 40 conferences every year. So we have huge space to support student membership, student this registration and travel support. In addition to lot of awards and additional this funding program we have. So I think we should emphasize and educate our student members for such kind of opportunity available.
Sir,
Good morning, sir.
sorry to say, but sir, these opportunities are only be taken by the scholars of government institutions, because in NCR, most of the institutes most of the members that we have are from the undergraduate students, and hardly 5 to 10% students are going to attend any conference as a presenter or anywhere. So, just this is my suggestion, or if you section take this in positive way,
So,
that
sir,
Sir,
most of
there
the
is no demarcation between government or
no, sir,
private
I'm
institution.
not saying that is
Is
demarcation. That I'm saying that this is the view that we are seeing in last 3 to 4 years.
no,
For
sir.
that reason,
I think we have to we need
sir,
to educate
if I
people
may,
to refrain from
yes, sir.
such things.
That's why
Means
I am
it,
adding. That's why I'm continuing my part that in NCR we
yeah,
organize conferences in every month, and most of the office bearers of UP section visited here, but
yeah,
they that are limited to that organization where conference is organized. If we can plan, because if the hardly we have only one AGM, that again it is held in multiple cities, and all the councillors or all the chairs are not supposed to visit there on their own cost, because we didn't get any travel support from either our organization or from IEEE. It is my just suggestion that if office bearers are in nearby colleges, they can hold a short meeting with the nearby student branch counselors and chairs and their members, so that they can educate them. They can encourage them to include more and more student members, and perform the activities for the IEEE
right,
society.
right. Yeah,
yes,
thank
fully
you,
agree with
sir.
that.
I think we will do it. And Ujjwal and Ankit, please note this point, uh, so that we can on the priority next time when our office bearers are there in this NCR, will inform this institute, and not only this Sharda University. If any institution needs such support, we will do it
Sir,
at early as possible.
I
Yeah.
fully agree, sir.
Can
As I always say
hello?
that, just a bit, I have some point to make. As I always say that IEEE UP section and R10 and IEEE headquarter and every higher level can do lot of things, but the maximum benefit for the members comes from the activities at local level. So for a particular member, if he gets let's say 10 benefits, then out of 10, 9 benefits are from the student branch activities. So as sir said that different branches can leaders can meet and plan things. I think that would be more and more beneficial for the members than anything happening at a section level and a higher level. I fully agree with sir. Yeah, someone has some question.
Yeah,
Yes,
good
yes.
morning.
This is Neelam Srivastava.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Am I audible? Am I
Yeah,
audible?
please go
Yes.
ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
Neelam
good morning,
Srivastava.
ma'am. Yeah, you are audible. Please.
Yes. I am Center Counselor from IIT Lucknow. And I just want to add something in this industrial internship component of activity. As many of our UG students belongs to AKTU affiliated colleges, and in this AKTU, every year, that is after first year, after second year, and after third year, this internship is mandatory. So if we can do some good type of industrial internship, if we can add and collaborate with the industries and we float these internships, it is going to be very, very beneficial to our undergraduate students
Ma'am,
who
exactly it is
are
for
having,
that only. Ma'am, it
yeah,
is for that only, and
yeah,
section is trying
we,
to collaborate in that way only. Of course, we always have
yes,
some
yes. So if,
challenges collaborating with industry and other thing, but the aim is that only, and we always try to do that only that you are asking, suggesting.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, we fully agree with that.
What I have seen is abhi jo PPT mein I saw the number is less. So
Yeah,
because
number
it
is
is
very less.
mandatory to the UG student, it is going to directly benefit them. So we can work on this, and we can, float many internship and popularize so that student can get benefit.
Yeah, I agree, ma'am.
Right, right. Ajit, please note down. We'll work on it, and within 15 days or a month for the
Yes,
next
yes,
coming this summer, we'll offer
yes,
to
yes, yes,
all members. Okay.
Yeah, because
Thank you,
we
ma'am.
need to do it, announce it before July, so we need to work on it.
yes,
Step forward.
yes, yes. Even April, May we have to float latest by May.
Okay, okay. Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure. We'll do it.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
sir, I'm noting it down.
Yeah, someone else has some query.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Madhugaur from GL Bajaj.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hello, sir. I just
Ma'am,
want to
good
know that
morning. Yeah.
just you were talking about that there is a 50% membership discount for the students. Is it for PG student like MCA students also?
Ma'am, it is the
Everyone.
student, any level
Because
students.
from this year, the fee has been changed. For B.Tech student undergraduate is a different membership charges, and for PG MCA student is a different membership charges. So these students are coming because for them it is being higher.
I actually, ma'am, this is the first time I'm hearing it, because I did not know that there has been two levels of UG and PG.
Yeah, first time I have actually got this information from my students. They started filling the form, and we were just talking that, okay, fine, this will be around the charges. And there were about 25 students. They make up their mind to take the membership, and suddenly they saw that from this year, for the PG student fee, membership fee has been changed.
Okay.
And they
So
have to fill, yeah.
I have to check that, but for now, I can just say that the Future 50 code is there, and that has been working. You are saying this has started this year, but that has been working till last year. So and up to last year, it was same for UG, PG, PhD.
Yeah, last year we have done, and we got some coupons also, so student got benefited. So this time I'm also looking just to promote more and more students from the PG also.
I will
If
check, ma'am.
some,
I
okay,
will see
thank you
what
so
is
much.
it.
Thank you, and I really appreciate one of our colleague from the Sharda University saying that whenever the student section team is visiting the NCR, we would love to have you at our campus so that you can give the better awareness to the students to take different advantages provided by the IEEE.
Ma'am, we will inform. I think instead of organizing in each institution, we can collaborate nearby
Yeah, we
institutions,
can do
especially those who
centrally
are
at
in
one
vicinity of
place.
1 or 2 kilometers, I think.
Yeah,
So
we can do at a one common place. There is no
yeah,
issues, and we
yeah,
can we can host, or the other guys can host, and we can ask our student to join and just to listen from directly from you
right.
to get the better advantages.
Fine, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
thank you, madam. So anybody else? Dr. Rafiq ji, your input. Dr. Rafiq ji. Dr. Jai Singh. Dr. Sumit.
No, thank you, sir. Everything already Neela madam, Madhu madam, and Dharmesh, everything has communicated all the things, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I think we can before leaving, if we can open our video, and one photo can be taken by Ajit. Ajit, Ujjwal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah. If you can take, I request everyone